We are live.
Good morning, Morris. Good morning, sir. How are you? All right. Cheers. It's one of those mornings. Good morning, Cub.
Good morning, Dad.
Nice of you to join us.
Thanks.
I heard our alarm going off at 7:30 this morning.
7:30, 7:36, 7:37, 7:38, 7:38, 9, 7:40, all the way to 7:59. And you know what? I woke up and I pressed
And she still showed up at
8:30.
8:37. Anyway, hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Cheers. Good morning.
Okay, Dad, I think you can help me real quick solve this puzzle that I've been trying to figure out.
Okay.
I can't figure you out.
I'm reading the.
Oh yeah, that's D. And I think we know them, but I don't know.
Okay.
They follow you and Rusty.
Oh, I don't know them.
Hold on. Whenever it loads, I ask.
On the old apron, really.
Oh, do you know Jim's? He follows Pickles.
Jim's.
I want to make, we know who this is, right?
Cup and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he knows us, but I watch him every Sunday. He's a South Carolina guy.
Because he tried to follow me on TikTok, and it says he follows Pickles and Let. Yep. But I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, Jimmy with Cup and Stuff. He's the older fellow that we watch that's always doing Uncle Steve Shake stuff.
Okay.
That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? He does Uncle Steve Shake stuff?
Yeah, it actually does. Hi, Tom. I'm glad you could come without making us worry.
Good morning. Trying a different camera setup, and it looks like if I'm going to do this angle from here, I'm going to have to...
It could be different if you put a ring light on the camera.
Well, that could be too. I don't have that. But anyway, we are back to... No offense. We got rid of the Blackstone. We're back to me, to my roots. Not really roots, but
your roots.
I mean, this is we're back to cast iron. So I'm actually kind of excited about this, but just because we're back to cast iron. The Blackstone's nice. It has its place. It's just not. I didn't get excited over it.
I want to make spaghetti on it.
He can always bring it back down. We got a whole other one over here that we can do that on.
I just want to make one thing of spaghetti.
So we can work that.
It'd take forever to bring a pot of water up to a boil to boil the noodles.
It would probably be parboiled and then just heating them up for heat.
Anyways, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. So anyway, your daughter sent me this recipe that we're getting ready to do. If you want to talk about it, why? Connect all the hoses.
She always sends us little video clips that she finds interesting or something that she might think she'd like to try. And this one was a variation of a smash burger, except for you using sausage and you're making a breakfast sandwich with it. So it's French toast and then sausage, egg, and cheese on the inside of the French toast for a nice breakfast sandwich. So we decided to go ahead and do that. I went out yesterday, got up some sausage, and he had everything else here. So today is going to be, I guess, a version of a breakfast sandwich smash burger on French toast.
Now,
and it's not going to have eggs, right?
Yeah.
Sausage.
Well, yours won't.
Thank you.
But the question that came to my mind was, it's basically a patty melt, right?
Yeah.
Then I started thinking, smash burgers are basically the diner style patty melts.
Exactly.
So then it was like, okay, so with the I don't, introduction of Blackstone and all that stuff, that's when smash burgers changed from patty melt. To me, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's where everybody started calling them, oh, we're doing smash burgers because patty melt sounded so 50s. I don't know.
Yeah, I just never thought they just call it smash burgers because it carries over from the restaurants that smash the burgers. That's what I ever thought.
Yeah. So like whenever you see like a recipe or whatever.
Hi, Madwood.
What's up, Terry? How you feeling, brother? Whenever you see the recipes or whatever, their titles, it's always smash burger this, smash burger that. When it's just a patty melt. It was just one of those oddities in my head that
Just like last week or week before, whenever we made the patty melts with the garlic bread toast.
yeah.
All it was a
Dwayne
patty
got
melt.
us a joke, and according to Tom, it's a bad joke. Dwayne said, Sherlock Holmes had a friend who had a child in school. He asked his friend what level of school the child was in. His friend replied, elementary, my dear Watson.
Oh.
Terry said, feel great today. Well, that's good.
Good.
Dad, what's your saying for every morning?
Every day may not be a good day, but there's good in every day.
Not that one, the other one.
Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to get up this morning to be a part of this day.
You're not saying the most iconic one.
I don't know which one you're trying to talk about because those are the two things I say every day.
You also say every day, waking up on this side of the grass means my day is going to be a little bit better.
That is true. I do say that, yeah.
The crust is what makes smash burgers awesome, according to Dwayne.
The what?
The crust.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it's like if you go to, I was thinking about this sandwich, right? And it's the same as the old breakfast sandwich at Waffle House it's on white toast. Instead of white toast, we've got French toast. So, I don't know, it was just one of those things that you think about when you're not really thinking about anything. So, okay. So now we got to get the bowl ready for the eggs and bowl ready for milk and brown sugar, right? I haven't made French toast in forever.
You're separate. I do my eggs and milk and everything in the same bowl. No, I'm just curious. That's just the way I've always done it.
You know, I haven't made French toast in I don't know how long. I think the last time Cub made French toast.
I did.
So,
And I added whipped cream and cherries.
yeah, so I think the girls made French toast last time. So I'm like, I don't know.
You have to have an egg wash.
Yep, we need some eggs. So I'll let you do that. Let you make it up. Let's go ahead and get some groceries going. As my man Hungry Hussy and Crazy Pop say, let's get the groceries going.
Crazy Pop stole that from Hungry Hussy.
Yeah. Pop's a good dude, though. He's getting his food truck.
Oh, man, I love watching his videos of that food truck. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
And to see that thing, how dirty and nasty it was when he got it and how clean he's making it now, him and his wife are really, really making it happen.
They're really getting it.
Oh, Dad, Rusty.
Oh, Cub. Oh,
Y'all know, you know how I got them boxes last night?
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
The egg cracked all the way through. Yeah, you got the 3-pack of boxes.
Yeah. So the one box is sitting in my room.
Oh, man, I just broke my thing.
Really, Dad?
Yeah.
Well, you know how the idea was that's going to help clean up under the sink in my bathroom, right?
Didn't help, did it?
Oh, it helped. I just had to tilt the box like completely sideways to even get it in there, and then flip it. But the amount, it looks so nice now.
Still got a couple things I got to finish from lord.
I mean, honestly, I kind
This
of like it.
this little thingamajig that I got, this little virus thing, it has really jacked me up. So I'm still feeling like really wore out. But
Oh, yeah.
so we have a special vanilla. A friend of ours brought it to us last night. He made it. And it's something that he kind of does on the side and sells in his little Etsy store or online or wherever. But he brought it to us and was like, hey, try this out and let me know what you think. And I said, well, Bubba, I will do it tomorrow morning on our live. And he's like, are you serious? So, Wes, shout out. Thank you.
Dwayne said there's still wildfires going on. He named a bunch of places I honestly don't think I could pronounce correctly.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
They're bad. Maui wasn't good either. Tom said we've not had any smoke here in Ohio for a while now. Hopefully it's blowing to Russia. Lee may have the zombie virus.
You know, here's what makes me nervous. And I made this correlation, and then it's kind of sat in the back of my mind for about a week.
Oh, no.
So in 2020, December 2020, I got really sick.
Yeah.
Something similar to this.
Yes.
I was laid out. I was just
easily irritable.
And I was just felt terrible, but I kept testing negative.
Yeah.
So then right after that, I noticed the lymph node was inflamed. So I've been like walking around checking on my lymph nodes, making sure there's not lumps where there's not supposed to be lumps. So it's that correlation that I'm like, uh-oh. But hopefully that's nothing. So, all right, so we're done with the eggs for a minute.
And even if it is, it's a part of the plan.
That is true. Shit happens for a reason.
And I made a friend last night at the auction.
Just curious, do you have a powdered sugar to dust these with?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't get it out because I'm not going to use it. And I forgot about it.
No problem.
I remembered that I had it.
I can get it in a second. But
I remembered that I had it, and I was like, but I'm not going to use it. And I didn't take the time to pulse any coconut sugar or anything like that. So I was like,
no problem.
I made a
I thought you
friend.
might just want to do it for the presentation, for the picture, for your...
I do have Uncle Steve's dessert shake. So, have you had this?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness. But I also got some sugar or monk fruit sweetener. This is pure monk fruit. I had to order this offline. There's no filler in it. There's no erythritol. And I got cinnamon. Because I've got to get back on track. I've kind of hula hooped and I'm feeling crappy. It's one of those things when you feel crappy, you eat.
Pickle said swear jar.
Yes. Probably should have.
You wouldn't have any money.
That is true. So I'm going to use my lightsaber spatula now.
I'm gonna go get you a pouch sugar, Rusty.
I don't need it unless you want some on yours because I'm not going to use it.
Well, you can't have a pouch without pouch sugar.
Yeah. So that's what I figured she would do. That was the other reason why, is because I'm not going to use it. So. But so how was your week? It's been 2 weeks because I was feeling crappy last week.
Right. It's the week went by fine. It was really slow at work, and now I've got a major job. Tomorrow we have a food line store in York that has been upfitted with the new systems, and I got to go install all those on Monday, and then on Tuesday, this KJ's grocery store right down the road from us I have to go in there and remove the computers from it. So my next Monday and Tuesday are going to be pretty busy.
Okay.
But last week was pretty easy.
Well, I was feeling crappy, and then, so for anybody that doesn't know, hasn't followed, the swim team reached out to me to come back and kind of help out a bit. The kids really needed it. And so I agreed I can help out on Monday. I'm late Tuesday. I got the keto show on Wednesday, and you won't need it with the dessert shake.
This is just for the egg wash. Came out a little.
Standard holes. No, I'm just kidding. So that's been going good. We got our first meet coming up Tuesday and Thursday, and I got to figure out timing because I have to be there before Mom gets off work, and she has the car.
You need my truck? Take my truck.
I just might do that.
Yeah, just let me know.
I just might do that. But that's been a lot of fun getting back in with the kids, and mental clarity is a lot better than where it was last year. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So the kids are, I mean, the kids are excited. They want to have fun, and the seniors are really trying to make it what they want.
Right.
We got a lot of younger ones, so it's pretty good.
And making it fun is what it's all about. I mean,
Yeah.
Winning is great. You know, everybody wants to win, but that's not the purpose of this.
Right.
I mean, like you said before, personal growth is way more important than any trophy they're going to get.
Yep.
And that's the memories that they're going to take with them whenever they leave high school and get out into the real world.
And what's ironic about that statement is that's kind of the way I do things. And one of the swimmers from last year, he's a senior this year, had said that exact same thing. He said, I didn't know what I was learning and doing in swim last year that I carried into, he's a volunteer fireman now, that he carried into that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he goes, I find myself doing something or saying something or thinking something, and it's, oh man, this is what Coach Lee was talking about. This is what Pops was talking about. So it's kind of nice and it's interesting, and they see it. And their ability.
A little sister whisk. Okay. We'll just spread this like
Except like this.
Okay.
To see their ability to recognize that, and
Hi, Cindy.
I have there's like we got one kid, he's got a couple things that really, he told me his goals.
Oh, with some kids?
Yeah. He told me his goals. And this was on the first day that I met him, because he's a new kid. And I was like, sweet, guess what? I'm going to help you get those. He wants to swim a 500, and he wants to get his flip turn. Now, I paired him up with a senior who had those exact same goals when he was younger, and his flip turns were terrible. And now that he's a senior, and last year he was just seconds off of state qualifying. So
For an individual event, not even the
for
relay.
individual 500. So I said, here, you two are going to be buddies. And I introduced him. And he's going to work with you because he did the same thing. And that connection's been really good. Been very positive. And I sat down with the kid, and I said, this is going to be crazy. But God knows, sometimes crazy works on how to do a flip turn. If you think about it, the one practice that we do is you hold onto the wall and you're laid out flat and you kick, and then you go into your somersault, which is basically what it is, right? So I said, this is going to be crazy, and you can tell me. I said, try it once.
Dad said, tell me if I'm wrong, but.
I said, try it once, and if it absolutely sucks and you hate it, and it doesn't work, that's fine. But at least try it, because in science, you learn something and then you do an experiment. And he said, yeah, okay. I said, stand there, move your legs like you're walking in place, and then just go into a somersault. And try to land, like when you come out of it, with your feet down. Because that would have symbolized pushing off the wall, right? And he was like, okay, so I'm curious to see tomorrow what he says. He could tell me I didn't do it, and it's fine. Because it does sound pretty weird. But we'll see. I don't know. Now I forgot what I was saying. You said Cindy was in?
Yeah.
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy.
I did watch all of your live with Sonia. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But
Sonia.
huh?
Is it Sonia?
Sana.
Sauna?
Sana? Yeah, it might be Sana. But I did catch it. Mama got home and we kind of turned it down, but
She said thank you. It's sauna.
Sauna. Okay. But that was a good show. You guys did very well for your first one. I think it probably went better than my solo keto show.
I bet it was shorter.
Yeah. They kept it an hour, which I'm terrible at, but we also tried to. We had the issue of.
Good morning, Mandy.
Morning, Mandy. We also had the issue of everybody 40 minutes into it. We realized
They were on the wrong channel.
they were on Mike's chat or Tom's chat, waiting for the show to come on, and we were already live on a different channel. So we had to redirect, and Terry had stepped up and helped me figure out how to get a moderator. So thank you, Terry. That was my first moderator. I know Steven and Jacqueline had tried, but we were on YouTube and trying to do this way, so I couldn't get to it. But anyway, let's see. You want to form up some patties, or you want to do the toast first?
Probably want to do the toast first, so we're not doing it in the sausage fat.
Okay. I like sausage fat. That's what she said. Ah, I know.
She said fat sausage.
Oh, okay. We went sideways. That was my Michael Scott moment. I'm sorry. Yeah. We've been watching a little bit of The Office at night when there's like nothing on.
You know, that's a show I've never watched. Tamara and Tommy love it. They're actually sitting out at night now before they go to bed, and they're actually started from season 1, episode 1, and they're watching the whole thing all over again. But it's just something I never got into.
Mark said that was badly. Even Mark said that was bad. And
man.
Mark typically takes your side.
Yeah.
So that should say something.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I have to come into the frame. I have news.
This could be bad.
No, it's not. I start college on Monday.
Yes. So that happened.
And she didn't have to bribe anybody.
Yep.
Not yet, at least.
So that's happening. She's starting classes, online classes.
Yes.
They're
in subterms.
Yes.
Which I thought was a really good idea. We didn't have that option whenever I was in school.
Well, I have that option because of my 504.
And I don't know what a 504 is. So.
Because of my hearing this school, the government is basically saying that I have to have certain things.
She's able to have certain, I wouldn't call them IEP. Well, I don't.
It is an IEP.
It's an IEP. It
Step
is.
up from an IEP.
Yeah. But it's, and this is going to sound terrible.
Say it.
But when we were in school, it was for the special kids.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't mean that in a bad
She
way.
is special.
And I don't mean that in a bad way, but like, the kids that needed extra help learning. And that's what the thing is.
Yeah. So I have like 2 classes from August 21st to October 13th. And then I have a small break. And then I have from September 18th to November 10th, I have 3 classes actually.
What is your major in? Or are you just taking the generic classes first?
My major is in healthcare administration.
Okay.
And then it's
I like that little long pause right there because it was like,
I'm trying to think. Is that helping the sick people get their bills and stuff and organized and helping the financial aid part, or
could be.
it depends on which branch of healthcare administration I go to.
Yes.
But it's just an overview of healthcare administration. Because I have goals of degrees that I want, and I gotta get that one first.
Yep. So the healthcare administration could be running a doctor's office. It could be just a receptionist. It could be, like you said, the financial aid part.
Okay.
Which is really
so
cool.
There's several avenues that she can
Yes.
go with that.
Which is really cool because that's kind of what Mama wants to get into. She would like to.
Cindy said that's awesome. Congrats. Thank you. Tom said not
She would like to get to where she's able to take her HR and branch it into like that, where she can help people.
Yeah, Tom,
with
I
their
get that.
Cancer financially.
Pickle said, "Go
healthcare
come." My youngest heads
financially.
to New York. Pickle said that his youngest heads to New York for college Friday. Well, I hope he gets there safe.
Yeah.
Tom said Charlie would be alone. Party at Pickles, and he said, "Ha, no kidding."
Well.
Pickles, don't start inviting people because we have cars. We will drive. We will have a party. Now that would be a live everyone would want to see. Party at Pickles' house?
Party at Pickles.
Heck yeah.
We'll have to wear our hard hats unless he got new cabinets. I know nobody understands that one. He had a live show and
Years ago, because he doesn't do it anymore.
Quite some time ago, and in that live show, he was in his cupboard and gashed his head. I don't even know if that's still up on his channel or not.
I used to like watching his lives because they were actually funny.
I was watching one of your videos just Friday, I think it was, and you were sitting at the table in the kitchen, and something fell off of the shelf in the background by your toy soldier thing. Something fell off the top of your shelf into the floor. I'm like, I wonder if he's going to stop and pick that up.
No.
He didn't.
Tom,
and then again, it was behind you, so you very possibly didn't even know it fell.
Pickles said, "I'm not like Bear. I'll brawl like a baby when he leaves."
Yeah, I
Dad doesn't really get emotional when we leave.
Mom and I were talking about this, and I have to. This is kind of like the downside of it, right? Because sugar trouble, so when your emotions are all over the place, your sugar spikes. And then with all the other stuff I got going on, if my sugar stays high for a long period of time, then...
So you're trying to say that the reason you don't get sad when we leave is because you don't want to have high sugar?
I'm just...
No, because he has a heart of stone.
Yeah, kind of.
But don't get soft.
But I tend to hold things in differently and express them differently.
Right.
Because,
And
It's just gonna cause me problems.
Men are just different in that aspect. Like me, whenever we were taking Tamara, driving her to Charleston, whenever she was in school, Teresa would get all sappy and upset. Me, it's like, okay, she's gone. Now what? There wasn't no reason to get sad or upset. I mean, yes, I would miss her. Yes, I would miss the time that we always spent together, the things we always did together. But I knew this had to be her next step growing up in life, and glad to see it happen. So no, I didn't get upset. But Teresa was all sad and crying and stuff like that sometimes, especially the first year.
Because I'm like, this is what we groomed you guys for.
Exactly.
We groomed you. We raised you to go out and leave.
Well, I stay.
But I mean.
Hi, Mike.
But we've raised you guys to be able to go out. We didn't raise you to stay here and depend on us forever.
As long as I'm getting a free meal, I'm okay. Because, I'm a college kid now. So, like, you're just going to be cooking and I'm just going to be eating.
Yeah, after your escapades last night at the auction.
Hey.
That's
My
right.
escapades.
You got 150 bowls for you to make 150 bowls of cereal now.
Well, no, that's just for her to dump snacks in one time and throw it away.
No.
But anyway.
Hold on.
I was a little sad.
Tom said, I have to catch up. Tom said, eat a heart or a liver and you'll be good. Pickles said, I'm like Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Well, he spelled evil wrong.
Excuse me.
Evil Knievel, my lives are threatening and filled with danger.
You don't know who Evil Knievel is, do you?
No.
He was a daredevil in our younger years.
Oh.
Motorcycle rider, jumping over canyons, jumping over.
Oh, absolutely not.
Palace or something.
Tom said Pickles' lives are a disease. Pickles' lives are disease and danger wrapped into darkness and silence.
I will say this, Charlie. After watching one of your lives, that gave me the, hey, Charlie can do it, I can do it. Unfortunately, the train wreck that I put on is a lot different than the one that he put on. And a lot shorter.
Scotty's? I'm calling him Scott.
Scotty's Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, his new name's Scott. Scott said, college was fun, so drunk, LOL.
Well,
I don't think you should be telling somebody that you just were drunk at college.
Well,
that's like a gimmick.
I went to a one-year tech school right out of high school, and
that's
I was working.
Tom.
I had 20 hours of class a week, working 40 hours, and my classes were 40 minutes away.
His name was Robert.
My days.
His name was Robert?
Who?
Evil Knievel. His name was Robert?
Could be.
I know his son is Robbie Knievel. Took over in his footsteps.
So then, yeah.
Robert, come here. Right
I remember whenever I was a kid, I had the Evil Knievel motorcycle wind-up toy that you slid the motorcycle in, and you would wind it up and then kick it backwards. It would just take off shooting down the driveway or the road.
Imagine somebody yelling, Robert Knievel, come here right now.
Well, that's what his name is. So.
Pickle said I set the bar low, like underground low. That's actually a bar. Underground low, that's actually a bar. Robert Craig Knievel. That's funny. Robert Craig Knievel.
You want to look up some YouTube videos of Evil Knievel and see some of the stuff that he's done.
Oh, Dad,
He'd lay like 20 school buses in a row and take his motorcycle and jump a ramp and clear all these buses.
Absolutely not. I would fall.
Oh, he did. He broke every bone in his body at least twice.
Yes.
And still got up and kept on going.
I have some cool news. I have some really cool news, Dad.
Okay.
So, do you remember my friend CJ?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, CJ just got his first house.
Oh, nice.
Completely in his name.
Get the sausage ready. Oh, I like this.
So he got his house completely in his name, right? He also just got his business license
Okay.
and his like shop thingy thing he needs because CJ is going to be fabricating motorcycles.
Oh, nice.
Because CJ has 3 motorcycles that he rides. One's a sport bike, one's a stunt bike, and then one's his stunt sport bike.
Yeah.
That like his everyday one that he's just modified completely. And him and his buddy are opening a motorcycle fabrication shop.
Nice.
So they in that aspect, it's really, really expensive. Like
Yes.
people pay a lot for modifications and
Yeah.
all that. So he sent me a text and he was like, "Hey, whenever you come up to Columbia, let me know. I want to show you this." They have their warehouse and all that.
Okay, cool.
And he's only 19 years old.
Nice. Get some Texas toast going.
Scott said throughout his career, he attempted more than 75 ramp-to-ramp motorcycle jumps. Mike said tried to jump the Snare River Canyon, but was far short. Honey J Badger, so James,
Yep.
said Evil Knievel was wild, man. The rocket car was my favorite. So this is gonna sound really bad, and I'm gonna get trashed for it. But did all like y'all's generation like know who this was?
Yeah. Everybody knew. You know how everybody in your generation knows who Tyler Perry is?
Yeah.
He was bigger than that.
Oh.
Bigger than Tyler Perry. Yep.
So I'm gonna go see Peyton, right?
That's good for you.
And Peyton and I are gonna go watch the new Paw Patrol movie.
Like your sister and Colum? And, okay. I don't know how that's going to work, but okay. I'm going to put a little bit of Uncle Steve's dessert shake on for Cub.
You just look a little bit old for me to go to the movie.
I know the whole theme song. I love Paw Patrol.
I know
Little
the
dogs
thing
that
from Scooby-Doo.
Little dogs that save the town of Adventure Bay. Absolutely. It keeps me young.
I forgot to grab the parchment paper. Jack, going.
I have to go look at a new piercing right here because Mom does not like the black.
Jack, coming.
Every time I see that, I want to get a 9-volt battery and just attach it to your nose.
This thing, so the bottom of it blew out, so this thing just unrolls all over. So, bear with me. If these lives weren't a train wreck, nobody would show up. So, I will throw this out. This afternoon, Mike and I, we are going to do an interview with a guy named Carnivore Kit. This guy he started documenting his journey. He was 2 pounds away from 500 and went to the carnivore diet, and in 7 months, he's dropped 100 pounds, and he's actually jogging. Like, we're not talking like marathon jogging, but it's just like short bursts.
Yeah.
Just a little jogging stuff that I know I don't do. So that's really cool that he's able to do that now. So that we're going to record that today, and then post it on Wednesday. So y'all can check that out. He does a lot of live shows on his channel, and it's with other carnivore guys. So they're all, like-minded individuals.
Right.
So
Mike said, max out our Martinis Yorkie mix has a popular blanket, and he loves it. Huh. And then he also said I call nose piercings burger hooks.
call them what?
Burger hooks. I mean, yeah, if you don't clean them, but if you clean them like 4 times a day, no. Haley, this 65-year-old lady just did a plank the other day.
What? Cindy? So I know you watched the show, but she is inspiring. She is inspiring.
Is that gonna burn your wood right there, Dad?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have it on there long enough.
Okay, I'm like, that's the last thing we need is to burn the wood.
Tom likes it when I burn stuff, and then my wife's going to get mad.
Your wife does not. And then she's gonna ask why we didn't say anything. And then y'all can't have your play dates on Sundays anymore. Pickles had a nose piercing?
Probably. I can see that.
Pickles, I have a genuine question, and you cannot take offense to it. Did you look like the person that would have eyebrow piercing? Did you have an eyebrow piercing?
Yeah, the Prince Albert.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
This is a family channel.
That's why I used that terminology.
There was a wrestler named Prince Albert.
What was that
I
guy?
remember that one.
And that was supposedly
What is the
his
bone
tag,
piercing like the
like
tribes
his
and that?
gimmick was. Right. But he was like from Canada
Oh,
or something,
wow.
and they said that.
What was that guy that you, me, and Mom and Peyton said used to watch and did the parodies? Albert.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, I'm not
all
sure.
he does is parodies.
I'm not sure where you're going with that one, though.
We watched it.
Well, that narrows it down.
Really?
It's not.
I don't know, but it was
We
funny.
watch a lot of stuff together.
Anyone married has had anyone married has had a nose piercing.
Ooh.
Dad? Have you had one?
No, not a nose piercing.
What piercing did you have?
I had a tongue piercing at one time.
What?
Years and years ago.
I got my ear pierced when I was in the 8th grade because my girlfriend at the time thought that looked cool. So let's go do it then.
Is that the only piercing you've had?
Yeah.
What? Pickle said no eyebrow piercing or Prince Albert piercing.
Okay, so those are looking pretty decent. Not looking too bad.
Mike said when you sneeze, does the piercing spin around? My piercings do not spin around. My septum piercing goes to one side sometimes.
That sounds terrible because yeah.
Cause what, Dad? Are you getting that mixed up with sternum?
I don't. That just sounds bad.
What, septum?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In between the nostril piercing.
Yeah, the septum sounds not good.
He's talking about a ring in the nose to be led around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the bulls in the farm, they have a big ring in their nose.
Yeah, but mine doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. I know there's school that has hers is like hers is like that big around, like right here, and it hangs down to here. That is a full ring. This
That's
is
for
not.
that's for hanging a napkin on so she can wipe her face whenever she's eating.
This one's not that bad. I'm gonna go look at a new one though because Mom doesn't really like this
Most
one.
people use those in the bathroom to hang hand towels and stuff on the wall.
Tom said, now not only if you have a deviated septum, now you have a hole in it. I don't have a deviated septum. My septum's intact. It just got a piece through it.
So now we're gonna add. I got some strawberry sugar-free jam, preserves. Add that on the toast. Well, y'all got quiet. What the heck?
I'll post a picture of the piercings on my Instagram or my TikTok. So just meet me there.
Yep. Okay. And then I got real bacon crumbles because I wasn't sure on time.
Lee be jamming. Oh, that's a comment that you got, Pop.
Heck yeah. I tried to, man, but let's see. Dijon mustard. I got some savory Dijon mustard. I didn't realize I had some. I bought some more yesterday. Whoops. Just a little bit.
I think you should, Tom.
So, Tom, how was Egg Fest? I know I'm talking to him like he's here, like he's going to be like, oh, dude, it was really cool.
Is that how Tom talks, Dad?
Throw this patty melt down.
What is Egg Fest? Chicken.
No, stop. No, big green egg.
Oh. Well, I might have been some.
I know. I know where you're going with it. And that's why I stopped. No, it was a big green egg. They have what they call, it's a kind of like a big competition, and it is all geared towards big green egg. You cook on a big green egg, everything. So
He said Egg Fest was great. Lots of food samples, lots of people. Dwayne said, I know, that wasn't towards us. Tom said Craig
McPherson.
Yeah, is tall in all caps.
He's like, what, 6'10"?
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's like a lot too taller.
And there's wifey's behind you. Over there. The blue thing.
These smell good.
But, well, good. So, yeah, the Egg Fest is a pretty cool little deal. I mean, it's basically a big competition. You walk around and everything you cook on it is big green egg.
Okay.
And there's people, I knew the guy that was doing Man Meat BBQ podcast years ago was doing them. And it's pretty much you're out of pocket whatever it is you're going to make. And you're just demoing big green eggs. But I think, they picked up some sponsors here and there. And, but like, I think the one that Tom went to, if you registered, and you didn't have a big green egg, they would help you get one.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that, which is pretty normal.
You're not wrong. So it's kind of like us with the anything but category. You have to provide everything, and then you just give it out as a sample
Right,
for them
right.
to judge.
Right. So, forgot what I was doing. Imagine that. Imagine that. So, what else we got going on? We got that show this afternoon. Got that show this afternoon. That's going to be great. I got to set it up, Mike, so that'll be coming up. I'll be doing that this afternoon. Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, I feel like completely like out of it right now. Out of the element. Let's see.
Oh, so I got a snail.
Snails are nice. We used to have them in our aquarium to help clean all the stuff off the glass.
That's why we
what
got
it's
one.
for.
We had a problem with the snail climbing up the glass and then climbing up the lid and climbing on the outside of the tank. And we would come in the living room and see, a couple snails actually on the carpet where they had fallen out.
Don't tell me that.
Oh yeah, you got to make sure that you have a lid covered.
But I don't have a lid on this tank.
Oh, the snails will climb out.
Ruh-roh.
Dad, I hope you are ready for when I call you. Dad!
I'm going to put a little bit of smoke bomb on this one. I ought to give it a little bit.
Snails are tasty pickles? That's disgusting.
Yeah, escargot. That was good. Nice butter.
How are you supposed to eat a snail?
You suck it right out of the shell.
That's
You know,
disgusting.
toothpick, dig it out, and brace the seal, and then
What? Can you flush them down the toilet?
Yeah.
Do they die?
yes, they would already be dead if you were flushing it down the toilet.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
You want to flush a live snail, unless you're just tired of it. Yeah, you could.
But, like, how do you know if they're dead? They don't move.
Yeah, they do.
They actually
The
move.
snail, if you haven't seen your snail move yet, it's probably dead.
I don't know if
The
it's
snail will
dead.
climb out of its shell. You'll see its head. You'll see its antenna. You'll see its body. You'll see it attach itself to the glass. You watch SpongeBob. You know how snails move.
She named him after that.
I did. I named him Gary. But I haven't seen him move.
Well, he's probably just getting acclimated.
Exactly.
Okay, so, like, if he hasn't moved in, like, a couple days, is that what I flushed him
Well,
down?
you'll know whenever they're dead because they float. Whenever a snail floats, it's dead.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, that worked out real good. The onions look just the way I like them.
Is her snail meowing? No, it's in water with my other fish.
That's the SpongeBob reference.
Gary meows in the cartoon.
If my snail ever does that, I'm losing it.
Shoot, you're a millionaire. You start showing that snail.
No, I would be too damn scared of it.
Pepper does not want pepper chip.
I don't want peppers nor onions. You know how to make escargot? You put gas on it.
The
Gas on what? My snail?
car to make your car go.
Escargot. It's a Spanish car. Oh, that'd be El
Cargo.
El Cargo.
This is good.
Excuse me. See, I got this. It's still a little congestion, but been doing my airborne and all my decongestant. So
I noticed on one of your dailies I was watching, you said, "Let me take my airborne." And you picked up your bottle. I'm like, "Airborne? That's Gatorade." I didn't know what airborne was, and so
Does that surprise us though?
that's true.
but
So
I mean, I guess it's just something that I've never taken. I've never.
many years ago, a school teacher basically came up with this tablet that dissolves like Alka-Seltzer, but it has all the vitamins in it that, like the old Flintstone vitamins,
Right.
but it's in a tablet form like an Alka-Seltzer, and it dissolves. So then when you drink that, you get a boost of all the vitamins and stuff that you would want or need.
Right.
So
It's just a medication or a supplement that I just wasn't familiar with.
it's just a supplement. Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Nice of you to join us. Do you want? Well, you're going to get one. Did you want yours on Texas toast or keto bread?
I don't care.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this one. I'm going to make mine a double. This cup doesn't want onions. Alright. Here. Okay. Now, we just got to do some eggs, right? I broke my thing, honey.
Sorry, I have to go to the mall today to fix normal trains. So.
Oh. Well, we're doing the show and stuff this afternoon, so.
Oh, okay.
I got to set up the live for Carnivore Kip and Mike, because I don't think Tom's going to be in it. He had texted the other day. He had texted the other day and said he wasn't feeling the greatest. So. So, how are you, Mama?
I'm good.
Want to talk to anybody? Say hi. Say hi.
Hi. I'm here. Say hi.
Yep. So you got Pay moved out.
Yeah. Peyton's back in school. Nolan starts tomorrow. Both girls start.
Didn't know you were going to make another one.
Well, what I do with this, cook it up, and then I give it to the dogs.
Bella loves
so they get
scrambled egg.
Yeah, so they get a treat too.
Yeah, Belly loves scrambled eggs.
Yep.
When she's getting older, she needs that protein.
Yeah, she's getting old. I made a Michael Scott reference, and even Mark said it was bad.
I'm sorry.
I know. There we go.
Honey Badger said got some vapor rust yesterday.
Yep. Evaporos, yep.
So working on cast iron cleaning.
I've not used that. I went and got that. Well, I'm still using the lye from way back when. I've got one piece still in there that I got to get out, but got to get and I got another piece to put in there. But like I found the other day is I was moving some stuff around and picked up a skillet that I hadn't used in a while, and it had spots. I was like, gosh dang it. So got to get keep my rotation going, and I'll miss that one. But
So my computerific journey said that he makes all his dogs food.
I can't afford to keep them fed in.
We just give Bella, like a lot of times we'll give her scrambled eggs.
Yeah, she likes scrambled eggs. Well, she likes anything and everything that
She's picky. She's a little pickier.
Yeah.
But if we notice she's not eating well, we'll make her
Yeah,
some scrambled eggs.
she's not taking the hard dog food as well now. She'll still eat it, but not as
Takes her quite a bit.
So I started buying her that cheap stuff, and she the soft bag stuff, and she seems to really like that better. So
I remember growing up, my mama's dog, her name was Misty, and whenever she got older, couldn't eat hard food. She got this stuff called, I still remember, moist and meaty.
yep, that's what it is.
Oh, really?
It's in a little bag.
Yeah. That's what my mama and dad got for our dog whenever I was a kid. Whenever she got older, she couldn't eat the hard food.
My grandparents did the soft canned food for all the dogs.
I thought about that, but that's just going to be too much.
Yeah, whenever we tried the soft canned food, it had a digestive effect with our dog, and it would give it diarrhea in the house and stuff. It was almost like it was uncontrollable.
Yeah, it's that change of food.
Yeah, anytime you change
Pickle
your
said
food.
just send the dogs into the woods, make them get their own. Our dogs wouldn't make it. They are pampered little prince and princesses.
Yes, like you can hear her whining probably now.
Yeah, because mom said it.
Like they don't like the rain. They don't do well. Temperature change.
Like my lab, he goes outside 5 minutes, and he's ripping to come back in.
He's too hot. He's
The
like,
one
get me
day-
back in the air conditioning, please.
I was
Yeah.
home by myself, and Rex came to the door with a squirrel in his
Oh,
mouth.
yeah, you called Rusty, I think.
I called Dad and Mom. Dad said just get it out of his mouth. I hung up on Dad. I called Rusty. And then I'm like, hold on, Mom calling me. I called Mom. I left Rex outside until they got home to handle that. I didn't know what I was supposed to do in that moment
Yeah,
of time.
Cub was kind of freaking out.
It's weird. Our cat will bring us squirrels, gophers, moles, voles, snakes. The cat will just kill anything in the yard and bring it to our front porch.
Yeah.
And we've been told by so many people that's just the cat's way of showing that it loves you and trying to provide for
It's
you.
bringing you a present, yeah.
I don't know how true that is. But
So what I'm hearing is I should get I want to get a hairless cat.
No.
Oh,
gosh.
those are the ugliest things that my brother wants done.
I want
Those are
one.
just so freaking ugly.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
We don't like cats.
Well, it's not a cat. If it was a cat, it would have tails.
No, but it's a hairless cat.
Exactly. So
So
it
it
can't
is
be
a cat.
that bad.
We're not getting a cat.
I'm gonna get a cat.
Do a DNA test. 100% feline. It is a cat.
Well, it might be a feline, but
We're not getting a cat.
But man, those
When
are
you
ugly.
pay your own bills, you can get your own cat. But we
See,
are
now
not
what
getting
do
a
I
cat.
okay.
Go ahead and cook this up because we got time.
Well, it's your house, not my house,
Oh.
paying your own bills.
So I'm like, if I pay bills here, technically,
No,
I could get a cat.
no. You're not getting a cat.
You're not bringing a cat into this house.
Yeah, you have to look at the deed of the home and see what name is on there.
And yours is not.
Not yet.
As long as I'm alive, there's no cat in this house.
What if you don't know about the cat?
Well, he'll know.
I did have a dream that there was a cat in the house that nobody knew about. Like, I did have this dream. There's a little-
Whenever he comes to my house and sits down in the living room, and my cat comes up to him and tries to love the cat, he has nothing to do with it.
No.
The one guy, couple we used to hang out with, I think this is part of the reason why we don't hang out with them anymore. The cat would come up and crawl up on my shoulders.
Mhm.
And one day I was sitting there, and this was years ago, and we were watching TV or playing video games or something, and all of a sudden I feel something crawl on my shoulder, so I swatted at it, and it went flying. Because I was sitting in the chair, and it went flying, and they were all like, "My God!" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't know what the hell it was. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why we don't hang out anymore. I mean, the fact that they moved and had a kid and all that stuff could be another part of it, but
The cat was the main part of it.
I think it was more the cat.
Okay. Can I get?
My cat is a lap cat. And if he's sitting down on the chair, it will actually jump up on the chair because it wants to get in the lap and be petted. And nope, it gets petted one time.
I'm not allowed to talk about your cat.
Hey.
I'm saying I'm not allowed to talk about the cat.
He gets
That
in
was a
trouble
whole
when he
incident.
talks about a cat.
That was a whole incident that,
Anyway. Oh.
and that cat's no longer around. But anyway, I know, right?
What other plans do you have this week, anybody?
Me?
Anyway.
Oh, I have to see. So I start school tomorrow.
You do start school tomorrow.
So I have to make sure that my space is clean.
MySpace.
Nice.
They still have MySpace?
My personal belonging space.
Your dorm room.
Yeah, my dorm room. Can I please have like a little sign? Like if we go out today,
Oh, you want me to make you a sign like that says no light on your door?
can that be something we do? Like, can we like go like where would have like a little numbers? So I can have like a little number.
I can make it.
Okay, because I really want that now.
Okay.
That way it's like more like a door.
Okay.
Okay. That's our plan.
Okay. We can do
But I want to see how the first week goes. Because I kind of want to see Courtney this
You
weekend.
might change rooms.
Yeah, you might not like your roommate.
At the moment, my roommate is a 6 foot white and red teddy bear.
It is.
And a
So,
snail. And a snail. That might
and
be
a
dead.
snail
That might
that
be
might
dead.
be dead.
I don't think it's dead. I think it's alive.
I don't know.
think snails move slowly, so.
It's still in its
Yeah, I
shell.
was just telling her we used to have them in our fish aquarium, and she don't have a lid on her tank. She's got to watch out because the snails will climb up the glass, over the lid, and out, and you'll find snails in the floor. We lost a lot of snails over the years. You know what
I
I
put a
did?
piece of 2x4 up there. Ain't nothing gonna go through.
I had 2 or 4 just like
You know what I did?
What did you do?
I used all my French toast in making sandwiches, but I don't have a topper.
I thought you were doing open face. I thought
Well,
you did
these
that on
are open
purpose.
face now, so that's what we're gonna call it.
I thought you were doing that on
Does mine
purpose.
not have eggs?
No. Yes, yours is over here.
No eggs, no onions?
Right.
Thank you.
Did
See, he
You got a sausage
does
sandwich.
care.
Did she? Oh, well, she ordered a BLT the other day at the restaurant, and she said, "Can I get the BLT without the tomato and without the lettuce?" And the waitress goes, "So you just want some bacon on a sandwich? Do you
With
want the
mayonnaise?
mayonnaise?" She said, "Yeah, that'd be great." Thanks.
So I had a mayonnaise and bacon French toast sandwich, like toasted sandwich, and it was really good.
Okay, so what we'll do then is I'll move this aside.
I'm very picky,
This is. How's that?
but that's just my flavor.
That looks good enough to eat.
I hope so. Let's see. Onion.
What are you looking for, honey? We're talking about how good bacon sandwiches are.
Right? You know what I want to learn how to make?
What? Oh,
It's at Wendy's, and I've gotten it like a lot. It's actually.
How's that, guys?
It's the number 7 breakfast item that they have, and it's like I have to get the name of it, but it's like
Baconator?
yes, but it's the breakfast baconator. That is so good.
Maybe next week. You wanted something. There was something you want to do next week.
That
The breakfast baconator.
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to try it with the? Let me get a thumbnail. Let me see your phone.
I'll take the thumbnail. I know how to take pictures better than you.
Well. All right. Ugh.
Hold on. Really gonna. You-
Okay.
You're trying to put it at an angle normally, or you're stacking it.
You got to take them in a 16 by 9.
Okay, anyway.
So you got to move pay in and everything. You got to meet a new roommate,
Well, I met her roommate through the phone.
but you got to meet a roommate.
Yeah, for a quick
Oh,
hi.
I thought she wasn't she an RA this year?
She was going to be, and then it's just
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties didn't work out. She's gonna try again in the fall
Okay.
or in the spring. But so she didn't have a roommate, and then last week she found out she got a roommate.
Okay. That's what I thought, that she was an RA and didn't have a roommate this year.
So I'm glad she has a roommate though. It's good for her. But she seems nice. She's sunburned. Our kid's sunburned. She walked all around.
Campus.
Yeah. She walked around campus at the festival. They do like the back to school kind of bash.
Want to try a piece?
Not really.
She got me 3 t-shirts.
Well, Rusty, let's try this out because you were very skeptical about the jam and the mustard.
I mean, I still am.
Oh no, we might have a difficulty.
I heard.
The concert that that was in Charlotte. It's not.
Smoke bomb really comes in on that one. Went a little heavy on that one. Excuse me.
I really don't care for the jelly.
Well, where did we go to this?
The mustard is good. I mean, it's edible. I would eat it if this is what I had for breakfast, but I would never order this with the jelly and stuff on it. It's just not my thing. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just something that I don't care for.
Yep. I get a lot of the strawberry jam was really there, and then now I get the Splenda aftertaste. But my taste buds are all jacked, so. But I like it, and that's what matters. We made a recipe for Tamara, so too bad she's not here to try it. So you'll have to recreate it. So, all right. Well, that's all I got this week. Got some cleanup to do and set up our show later on this afternoon. That will come out Wednesday, so hopefully y'all check out Wednesday.
I gotta go upstairs and fix your network system for your
That's
room.
Ethan.
Yep. So we're gonna go try to get some the hard Ethernet line ran over. So, all right. Well,
You kind of like cute like that.
you know what I forgot on that one was the bacon. Oh well, it happens. So, all right. Well, let's get out of here. Hopefully, we didn't bore anybody and we didn't burn anything down. So,
Good job, buddy.
thank you.
Well, that's better if you didn't burn anything down. I'm quite happy.
I know I'm getting
That's always
better.
a plus.
I'm
It
getting
is a
better,
plus.
and I didn't burn myself. So, you know, the prayers from the ants that are watching. You know.
So Mandy.
So, all right, well, we'll get out of here, or we can keep rambling. So, y'all have a great week, and remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome.
Have a great week, guys.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.